As an international community, if we don't act to shut this down, it is a greater risk to Australia. It will end up in our region, it will end up on our shores if we don't shut this down in West Africa. The Centre for Disease Control has estimated there'll be 1.4 million cases by January, but if we act now, if we engage with the international community, the UK, the US, Japan, other European countries, Cuba, are all sending medical personnel. We've got aid agencies, Medicine Sans Frontières.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely.
3 weeks have gone by. Cuba has sent 165 doctors.
That's right.
Britain and USA and Sierra Leone have asked us. Not a movement. And it is a shame. As Bono said last night, although he said it on Channel 9, so I don't suppose there were many people listening. But we should actually feel disgraced that we have not been able to... Tony Abbott isn't able to pick up the telephone to Downing Street. If you're listening, Tony, I've got the number. And talk to Mr Cameron, talk to Justine Greening, who's running the UK, and say we've got hundreds of potential volunteer doctors, the Army reservists who were so good in the tsunami and so forth. We'll send them so long as you can guarantee that if any of them, unfortunately, does get Ebola, they'll go to the Royal Fleet. It's not a problem at all. Right there. It's not a problem. It would be a scandal.
Geoffrey, I think we better hear why it's a problem.
Well, fine words, Geoffrey, but they're wrong. Let's not rush to failure. Let's not rush to failure.
We are rushing to failure. We are absolutely rushing to failure.
Or indeed Australian medical personnel into harm's way if I can't do two things. Get you into medical care if you get in trouble and bring you home. How would you like me if I sent your sons and daughters into an area like West Africa, but I said to you, I can't guarantee health care if you get the virus and I can't bring you home? Until we can solve those two, and there's a lot of discussions going on, and we've asked those questions of Her Majesty's Loyal Government, and the answer so far has not been affirmative. All of that negotiation's going on, but please don't rush to failure.
Well, you've certainly not been rushing to anything.
Yes,
That's been
we have.
Actually, you have
yes,
not
we
been.
Have.
You have not been.
Extraordinarily.
You have been so slow to act on this. So slow to act on it. It is
Catherine,
disgraceful.
How do I bring people back
It is inconceivable that the British government...
You shouldn't bring people back who catch the virus. A 30-hour flight would not be in their best medical interest, and no one has suggested that they should.
OK, I'm just going to stop the...
Just hold on for one.